Hey everybody, thank you so much for checking out this video. It's your girl LB and Blue. Welcome to my channel, Watch With Me LB, where we give you fun, fresh, and Tedros. Tedros is here as well. Please speak to Tedros. We give you fun, fresh, and funny rants, reviews, and recaps on our favorite movies and TV shows. And we are here to talk about episode 4 of Black Cape. We'll say hello to Bluesy Nana Dude. Oh, you got boogers in your eyes. She's sorry. We gotta get the boogers. We'll be back. Hold on. If you haven't, please subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to hit the bell for the notifications. And if you are so inclined, please share this video to help me grow my baby channel, okay? My goal was, not a garbage man wanna come. Anyway, sorry, my bad. I'm trying to grow my baby channel to 10,000 subscribers before the end of the year. I have a little bit of ways to go, but you never know, okay? So if you haven't, please subscribe. Ding! Y'all, let's get into it because I thought that this episode was going to be a filler, you know what I'm saying? And it kind of was, but it also wasn't. But then it ended with a twist, and I was like, girl, this is giving Young and the Restless, okay? This is giving Victor Newman fell into a volcano, but also he has a twin brother, but also no, he doesn't. It's actually him. And he forged the whole signature to create a false volcano to make Nikki think that he was dead, so Jabot and them couldn't do it. Was giving the stories, okay? So this one opens up, picking up right after where we left off in the 3rd episode with COVEY / Coventina / Eleanor / Marilyn Monroe child, who knows, has finally seen Gibbs. Out of all the gin joints in all the world, they reconnect, right? And so she's trying to tell him, you know, what happened, right? Because he thought, like everybody else, that she was dead. So he was like, listen, I was trying to move on with my life, child. I was trying to, you know, pick up the pieces and fight the power, but I couldn't because, you know, you my heart, you my star. And so she was trying to tell him a little bit about what was going on, but she also didn't really tell him anything. Gibbs was like, listen, you the love of my life. I love you. Let's go ahead and clap cheeks. Like, but you know, obviously COVEY, Coventina, Eleanor has been through some things. So she doesn't really want to do that. And Gibbs is like, all right, bet. I'm just glad to have you back. They're trying to move on with their relationship, and COVEY / Eleanor / Coventina / says in her voiceover that she feels like Gibbs is reserving some information too. Like, he's not saying, oh girl. Tedros wing scared the hell out of me. I was like, what is that? I forgot I put it up there because I'm childish. But look how it's sticking straight up though. You see what I'm saying? I didn't do nothing to do that. Like, it's doing that on its own. Cause it's, you know what I'm saying? Listen, Tedros might be one of the greatest cinematic characters of all time. I don't know. I'm starting to really just enjoy his whole thing. It's really funny. So COVEY and Gibbs are at the movie one day, and they walking out the movie theater, and once again, out of all the gin joints in all the world, one of the messy girls from the boarding house when COVEY first went to England or to London walks by and sees them, and it's like, girl, I thought you was dead. Like, everybody on the island said you was dead, girl, and now you just at the movies watching To Kill a Mockingbird. What's going on? So obviously that's not a good sign. But you know, people messy, and she already, ma'am, she already messy, right? So she gonna tell everybody. COVEY freaks out, runs away, and Gibbs is like, listen, girl, I'm not trying. Well, listen, if you want to go, I'm gonna go. Let's go ahead and go. He proposes to her and says, let's go ahead and leave this rainy ass country. My bad for the folks in the UK. You know it be raining out there. It's not, that ain't got nothing to do with me, okay? Y'all know it be raining out there. Like, as long as we together, let's just go. So they went to the West Coast. They went to California. They got married. They, you know, started building their lives together. They got pregnant and, you know, what have you. So in the voiceover / that's what I'm gonna call it, Coventina / COVEY / Eleanor says in her voiceover, Gibbs is your daddy. Gibbs is Bert. Gilbert, Gibbs, Bert, same person. So okay, that confirms. Then I also was like, well, who is the lawyer then? Because who is the lawyer to them? Because I thought the lawyer was the daddy, and then maybe they didn't know. Because where's the, well, I know that, let me just focus, okay? Because I'm about to jump the thing, but I can't because I got a 47-pound on my lap. Hey, you, oh, you gonna ignore me? Oh, now I'm not down here now? Oh, okay, all right. We get a big time jump, and this is COVEY and Bert as older people at the house, and they, having dinner and they toasting because Byron, got in the oceanography school or something, Ocean Explorer Academy or something. So they gave him a toast and they like, oh, we so proud of you, and we love you, and you always wanted to be in the ocean since you were little, and blah blah blah. That was Covey slash Ella, Slash. That was Slash giving a toast to Byron. Then the daddy, Bert slash Gibb, there's a lot of slashes, okay, is giving a toast to Benedetta, Benny, right? And says, oh, you're gonna do so great in culinary school. You have so many talents. You're an artist. You can cook. You can draw. You can, do all these things. And I'm so excited to see what your future brings. And they are a happy family. So they start to play charades. And the daddy goes up and does his thing. And he accidentally calls Slash Covey. And that freaks Covey slash Eleanor slash Coventina out. And she has to like go lay down, and she's like, Lord, I can't do this no more. Lord, I'm old. We should probably tell you shorter because I can't hold on to this secret no more. They waffling back and forth, right? Because what if they get mad at us because we lied to them? What if they like tell somebody, like what if, right? They don't want to deal with the what ifs. They want to just keep it the way it is. So they decide not to say anything. Still listening to the audio recordings, and the lawyer's at the house, and they decide to take a break. And so B&B start talking, and B&B are kind of starting to hash it out. So we're getting ready to get the background on Benny, right? So Byron asked his sister, like, what was going on? Like, what's good? And basically Bunny says that there was an argument, which we're gonna find out about in this episode, between her parents and her that happened on Thanksgiving 8 years ago, and she never came back. She basically says that she felt judged by her family. Byron was like, you felt judged by me? And she was like, yeah, I felt judged by all of you, right? And so she doesn't want to go any further. She gets up and she leaves. She goes to her apartment and she sees this guy outside of her apartment. It's an older white guy, British guy. He's like, yeah, I just was coming to check on you and blah, blah, blah. And she tells him that her mom died. She is now an artist, right? She's an artist, and this guy is evidently like an art dealer or a museum curator or something, and says, listen, I have your painting or your piece, and somebody want to buy it. Like, it's a really, really big deal, right? And it's really exciting or whatever. So Benny is not at all excited because obviously she's going through trauma, but that's the news that apparently she was waiting for. And I ain't gonna hold you, Benny was aggravating me. Just a little bit, just a little, not a lot, just a little bit. Now, at the same time that Benny is meeting up with her older guy friend or whatever, Byron is meeting up with a little spooky too, right? I'm not gonna hold you. Immediately something about Byron Little Spooky I didn't like. I don't know what it, well, actually I do know. I take that back. I was getting ready to say I don't know what it was, but I do know what it was. So apparently she was supposed to be there like for the funeral or like the reading, or she was supposed to be there for him, but her flight got delayed. And so, they kissing and, hugging. They got a little sensual music playing in the back, a little Michelle Indigo cello, you know what I'm saying? And she says, how were the messages from Beyond the Grave? Bitch, that's my mama you talking about. Do we know you like that? Like me and Byron. Do me and Byron know you like that? Who you talking? Who? My mama, because I will sick her on you. I will sick her, get her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Mama, take care of her. Thank you. Her over here. Not her over there. Thank you. Like, I will sick my mama on you. Don't be disrespectful. She is 42 times more powerful now that she gone and she in the spirit world than she was on earth. So don't play with me with the messages from beyond. I don't like that. Just rub me the wrong way. It's just a little bit condescending, judgy. I don't know. But I also noticed too, I don't know if that is the case, but she looked to be older than Byron is. I don't know about how much, and she might not be. I just clocked that Benny Little Spooky is older than her, and Byron Little Spooky is older than him. I don't know if that's supposed to be the case, but that's what I clocked. Comment down below and let me know if you clocked that as well. But I don't like her, I don't think. Because I hope she goes away. I'm gonna just be honest with you. The messages from the girl. She goes on to say that, the whole situation is probably hard for Bunny, and that, it's been so long since she's been home, and that she doesn't know if she could do that to her children because she thinks that it's manipulative, i.e. leaving the messages after you pass away. She says that she doesn't think that what Eleanor slash Covey slash Coventina did was right because death is a natural part of life and it happens, but that her leaving the messages for her children after she passed away is manipulative, and she couldn't do that to her children. Bitch, then don't do it. That's how we handle that. Just don't do it. Yeah? Make sure when you die, just go on ahead and go where you're going. Like, I just felt like it was very judgmental, very condescending, very like controlling of her to say that. And then Byron was like, well, she did the best she could and she tried to clean it up. Oh yeah, I know she did. Yeah, I know. What she did was got you and Benny back together, and I never thought you and Benny would get back together. I ain't like that. I don't like it. Because what do you actually know? Nothing. Where you even come from? I don't know. How long y'all been together? You ain't said nothing to me. I don't like her. Me and Byron don't approve. Okay, me and my cousin Byron do not approve. Heifer. So he tells Lynette, get her ass out. Good. And now we flipping to Benny. Now, Benny is getting her cheeks clapped by ye old chap. We get a flashback, all right? So Benny used to be in a relationship with a woman, okay? And she was pretty too. Her head was very symmetrical, and she was bald. And I love bald heads on women. I just think that's so cool. You got to be a bad bitch to pull off a bald head. But anyway, so they look really happy, really comfortable. And so, you know, long story short, Benny is gonna take this person to Thanksgiving dinner. So she hasn't come out to her parents. Benny hasn't, right? The partner is like, listen, I respect your mind. You take as long as you need to. Just know for me and mine, I'm not going back in the closet. I had to fight like a dog to get out. I'm comfortable where I'm at. So if you planning on hiding me, you should hide your damn self, because I'm not going to be hidden. Okay, I'm just going to be out here and I'm going to be proud. And I say, hell yeah, baby, don't go back in there. Don't go back in there. It ain't nothing but misery in there, baby. Once you out, stay out. Okay, be out about it. Benny brings the partner, Jody, the partner, to Thanksgiving dinner. They bring flowers, they bring a bottle of wine, and Bunny introduces her to the family. Eleanor gives her a big old hug. The daddy is kind of, you know, it's a little awkward between the partner and the daddy, but the daddy's like, listen, I hope you're hungry. Come on in. Everybody's fine. So they're sitting down at the table. I have always wondered what it would be like to actually sit down at a table for Thanksgiving. Because, baby, when you have a big-ass family like me, and when you in the dirty, dirty South, okay, we usually don't be having space for just everybody to be at one table. Even if we put 4 or 5, you know, long picnic tables together, it's still not enough room for all of us. My daddy is one of 12. My mom is one of 11. I got 7,000 first cousins, and we all have children now. And some of us are grandparents. You know, it just seems so calm. Because all my holidays be like, ooh, because it's just so many of us. But they're sitting down having a wonderful, quiet, reserved Thanksgiving. All the food is on the table. You don't have to go, you know, because there's so many of us. We got to go in the kitchen for the meat, and then on one of the tables for the sides, and then outside for the cold drinks in the ice chest. And then somebody got the pies and stuff on the table back in the kitchen. And then if you want alcohol, that's in the living room that ain't nobody allowed to go in, but that's where they keep the alcohol and stuff. And then people on the back, you know, smoking meat and like frying fish and chicken and stuff. And it, you know, you got to move around. It's not really, you know, a one place that you go for food. But anyway, I don't care. Anyway, so the topic turns to Benny being in culinary school, and Benny is like, I dropped out. Sorry. And the dad is like, well, god damn it. Like Robin from The Best Man. She is a caterer, god damn it. Like, they was tired of trying to figure out, oh, she a teacher, huh? No, she an artist. No, she actually works for City Park. They're like, god damn, girl, I'm trying to be supportive, but you got to make a decision, my love. Like, I don't, you know what I'm saying? They get into a little bit of a tiff at Thanksgiving dinner. Benny says, yeah, so I've been working at this cafe with this really important pastry chef, and I'm doing, you know, I'm getting hands-on experience and research. And then they like, experience and research doing what? And then Benny say waiting tables and, you know, stocking the shelves, and, you know, and the dad is like, girl, don't get out my face playing with me like that. And I had to spend $40,000 for you to learn how to wait tables. I could have saved that. Okay, you could have went and did that 3 years ago. Like, you could have been waiting tables. You know, you usually, especially in your 20s, you be dumb as hell, boy. I swear, you don't know what the hell is going on. But Benny, she don't know what the hell is going on. The dad is like, hold a line, okay? I'm just trying to understand how you coming at us sideways, because we supported you the whole time. We was just asking you to be consistent. You be flip-flopping, my love. You change schools, you change your hair, you change your apartment, you change the people you date. Now you're dating women. And then Benny was like, there you go. There it is. This part really was a little bit confusing to me, because this is the crux of the breakdown between Benny and her family. Okay, so we didn't get to see her feeling invalidated, right? We didn't get to see, because that's what she said, she felt invalidated. We didn't get to see her family like judging her. We didn't get to see any of that. What we did see from them when they were a family was that they was cool. Byron definitely was getting that firstborn child, you know, attention, you know what I'm saying? But it's also pressure, baby, because, you know, the first one, they don't know what the hell they doing with us. They be fucking up on the first child. Like, yeah. And then by the time the second one or the other ones come, they be tired. Anyway, that's not what this is about. Anyway, apparently Benny and her daddy be, you know, bumping heads. All right, but we didn't see that. Benny and Byron are the first generation born in America. My parents are not immigrants, but I know for sure children of immigrants, baby, that's pressure, okay? Because them parents be coming down on them chaps. You understand? Them children be having so much pressure because, baby, you got to do it for the whole island of Jamaica, all right? Not just me and your mama and your daddy, but for your grandma next door neighbor, your grandma friend down the way, all the animals in the pasture, the people in the mountains. You got to do it for Bob Marley and Reed and them and all their 29 children and great-grandchildren. You got to do it for the rosters. You got to do it for everybody. Some people deal with that by saying, well, let me go to medical school. Child, I don't want to be no damn doctor. I'm going to do it because my mama keep telling me and my daddy get on my nerve, I'm going to go ahead and do it. And then other people rebel against it, right? So, you know, I don't know where she falls in it, but I do know that that is realistic. But it just didn't make sense to me about how abrupt she was ready to just cut her whole family off because her dad made a comment about her dating a woman. And then also too, and I'm not lumping all Jamaican people and all island people in. A lot of times folks from the islands, they don't really support the LGBTQ community like that, okay? It's dangerous for people in Jamaica. We got a scene like that last week when Bunny came out to COVEY, right? And COVEY was like, girl, you better shut your mouth for somebody hear you. Girl, you gonna die. Bunny leave out the house, right? Leave the poor partner in the house with the parents, right? So the partner come outside, Jamie. Jody come outside and is like, oh, are you okay? This your fault. You the one wanted to come to Thanksgiving. If you wouldn't have wanted to come to Thanksgiving, none of this would have happened. Blah, 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 blah. Why have Benny get in the car and leave Jody in her mom and daddy driveway? I ain't like that because damn. Benny and the partner break up and now she's at this gallery and that's where she first meets, I think his name is Steve, you know, the old chap from the UK. I don't know if it was a genuine interest that he had in her or if he was just a damn bird of prey. Seems like that's what that was to me as we see what their relationship was actually like. That way, I don't know. I don't really care because I don't like his ass either. Steve is like, you know, wanting to create with her. He's using his power to like get her pieces and galleries and taking her to dinner and doing all kind of stuff. And, you know, just like what abusers do, right? It always starts off real good and then they exert their control over them and, you know, not wanting them to do certain things or wanting them to do things a certain way. It eventually escalates to a point where he becomes abusive to her. Benny and the guy are out and they at a movie. They run into the person that she was with at the Thanksgiving dinner, right? And they, you know, talking just, you know, a little awkward, but a little casual or whatever. And he was being very, you know, passive aggressive with her, like injecting himself in their conversation, right? They go home and oh boy loses his shit. You embarrassed me. I can't believe you did that. Throws something at Benny's head. And if she didn't duck, he would have hit her with it, right? And so he storms out of the place. She locks the door. She's scared. He comes back with flowers. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ain't never gonna do that again. They get back together, right? And so one night they're in bed. Benny gets a call in the middle of the night and it's like, my daddy died. She's like, I gotta go. And then old chap from England is like, you gotta go where? Why you gotta go? They don't fuck with you. They haven't supported you. I support you. And you gonna leave me to go to your dead daddy? And so she's like, I don't know what to tell you, chap. I'm about to go ahead and go. And they go back and forth, blah, blah, blah. And he ends up punching her in the eye, like knocking her down, right? And so now she has a big ass black eye. So she doesn't come around until like the funeral and she plans to go inside, but she's ashamed, right? Because she has this big swollen eye, right? I'm thinking to myself, baby, put them glasses on and go ahead and on and go, okay? I know in black funerals, at least in the South, it is appropriate for us to wear sunglasses in the church, right? If we like crying, people will wear sunglasses, men and women, all right? And people used to do that back in the day too, okay? But anyway, so she never went to her dad's funeral and she never explained why, right? Because Byron was calling her like, daddy died, where the fuck are you at? She never called and explained because she didn't want to be judged and she was ashamed and, you know, the whole, you know, the emotions that you feel. You know, again, I know that, you know, when you're in situations like that, your brain it's not the same brain that it was before you were being abused, right? Still was struggling to understand the relationship that Benny had with her family, because it seemed like, well, maybe it didn't. I don't know. The Thanksgiving dinner was Benny and her daddy beefing, but she cut the mama off too. I didn't understand what the mama did. She cut the brother off too. I didn't understand what the brother did. Coventina/Eleanor / giving her, doing her recordings, right? And so she's talking about regrets, and that, by keeping her secrets and not allowing folks to be supportive to her, she took away a piece of herself, and she thinks that all 3 of her children deserve better. You say what now? How many you say? You say 3? Does 3 in Jamaica mean something different than 3 in America because you say 3? Because, baby, now you got 3 chaps. You got 1 dead friend. You done skipped the country. You done stole somebody's name. Baby, what is happening? Because 3 of them. 3? Uno, dos, tres? Girl, not a 3rd child. So I'm assuming that when she was assaulted in Scotland that she became pregnant. So it looked like in the show that she was like, fuck this whole country, I'm about to go, okay? And then she went back to England after she was assaulted. But now it appears that there was some time, okay? At least 7 months. Now, I don't know what the lady gonna tell us next week. Lord have mercy, because that's a lot to hold on to. My goodness, this is very much giving Young and the Restless. This is giving Bold and the Beautiful. This is giving Guiding Light. So comment down below and let me know what you thought of this episode. I am having a little bit of trouble with Benny. Benny was aggravating me this episode, and I can't put my finger on why. I can't put my finger on it. I definitely could put my finger on the fact that I don't like Byron's girlfriend. I put my finger on that early on. Like 30 seconds in, I was like, I don't like that lady. I'm a good judge of character. Okay, because my cousin Byron deserved better than that. Comment down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode. I can't wait to talk to y'all in the comments. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.